YouTube, it's above average coding. 343 has once again left the community wondering what the heck have they done to the game. Well, I'm about to tell you with this mid-season update, guys, they have turned power slides up to 100 and they have turned death cams down to 0. The death cams are absolutely, at least like 90% in my opinion, unusable and just slow and just absolutely wild. Not what I was expecting at all. And then power slides. Oh, baby, power slides. What we thought was going to be reverted back to Season 3 stature, where you can hit these power slides pretty consistently and go flying around the map. They have far surpassed that with some pretty crazy amounts of slides. So let's dive into the death cams first, as I have some pretty good clips here running in the background from yesterday's stream. So basically, what they were going for with this death cam, guys, is when you switch to dead teammates, you are going to be able to move the death cam. You're able to swivel around and look at what is going on. Now, in my head, right, I was imagining that I would start looking at the POV where I was looking before we were even able to move the camera, right? You'd start looking at their eyesight and see what is going on. Instead, when you switch, it's pretty much just a random angle. Perhaps it is the angle you were facing when you died, and it leads to occasional gunfights where you could see what is going on, and then other times it leads to looking directly at your teammate running at you, which, sure, there could be some advantage to this, but the biggest issue is when I don't know what angle I'm going to be looking at, it leads to me having to tilt the camera all discombobulated, trying to figure out what direction I am even looking in, or what direction the camera is showing me, and then attempting to decipher what is going on around my teammate, where they are on the map, and just everything of the sort. And frankly, in some regards, it makes it kind of useless. Because again, a lot of times, and I even complain in the background of this if I put the audio on, that I am literally looking at my teammates' faces pretty much every time I die. I think this one coming up here is the best example of that, because you could see every teammate I switch to after this death here, I think I'm literally looking at their visor. So I switch over, teammate's back is against the wall, and I'm staring at the wall, facing a teammate, looking at Brent, literally spawning. It's great if I want to see their armor, but I don't want to see their armor. And the biggest thing is, I run pretty low sensitivity on the look thumbstick, and that is the stick that you move the camera with. So when I go to move the camera, it is very, like, slow tilting and things like that. It's certainly a start, sure, I'll give you that. You do definitely have to work for the information to get any. But I just think it's a little, it's broken. I don't like it. I don't know. I'm interested in your guys' thoughts. Do you think this was intentional? Do you think it was just like a Hail Mary pass at this whole death cam movement thing? I'm pretty disappointed with it. With the way it is now, I'd frankly just rather have it back. But again, I understand if people are going to argue you have to work for the info, you have to figure it out, you should already know what's going on. But it's a little discombobulating for me. Now let's talk a little bit about the movement and how absolutely crazy it looks to be sliding around some of these maps now. And to portray this one to you guys, I actually have a quick little clip that Milkway FPS posted on Twitter. It was the first thing on my Twitter feed this morning, and I could feel how crazy it was hitting these slides. It's kind of great hitting them more consistently, but you can go pretty crazy now. It's titled, "What Has 343 Done to Halo Infinite?" And if you hit play, you can see the long slide, the slide up the wall. And the biggest one I'll point out is off that top battery there. I think I saw somebody put it as, if you can clamber onto it, you can long slide off of it. So basically, these tall batteries and stuff, this would, in Season 3, be a really hard ledge to hit the power slide off of, the long slide, the G slide, whatever the heck you want to call it. But now you can hit it really easily off just about any of the highest ledges. Once again, it's cool. It's awesome. They cranked it up to 100% on the slides. No idea if this is intentional. No idea if this is a bug. I don't know if they're going to leave it this way. It's just, there is definitely a place for the consistent power slides, and they had made it pretty inconsistent because, again, if you guys have missed it, or maybe you don't power slide a lot, it kind of depends, but in Season 4, they adjusted the slides a little bit to a point where you could probably hit about 50% of the long slides that you were hitting in Season 3. I don't know why they changed it. I don't know what they changed, but it made it really hard to hit them, and you just get a lot of dead slides. A lot of people complained about this. Many noticed it right away, and it just led to some kind of stale movement overall in the arena. And now they fixed it, and boy, oh boy, they fixed it. They made it so you can go absolutely crazy with the slides now. The movement in this game has just gotten, like, weirder and weirder and more abstract, I think. You know, Shyway going crazy with it. There's definitely a lot of cool things you can do. He's the first name that comes to mind with all this stuff. But, it's kind of wild. Again, now we're once again in the gray area of, was this intentional? Was it an accident? Probably. But how long are they going to leave it? Are they going to dial it back? Are they even going to address it? Your guess is as good as mine. So, yeah, just a quick little video, guys. Death cams down to 0 for me. Slides up to 100 for me. I don't know a better way I can word it. With this mid-season update, I do like the map, though. The map's okay in social. I don't think we'll see it in ranked. But your guess is as good as mine with anything 343 really decides to do at this point. But, hey, give me all your thoughts down in the comments, guys. But outside of that, subscribe down below. We do a ton of Halo Infinite content, stream it 5 days a week. Actually going on vacation here, so there'll be a few days without live streams, but we will be back next Tuesday with a regular stream schedule and content schedule. Of course, guys, leave a like on the video. Already mentioned, leave you a comment. And then finally, channel membership. Super thanks. If you'd like to support monetarily, it helps me out a lot as a creator, but please do not feel like you have to. But alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for all the support. I'm going on vacation. I might already be on vacation by the time this goes up. But regardless, I love y'all. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay tuned for the next video.